am my own person. As we speak, I am my own person.
You don't have morality of your own.
I can choose whether or not I choose to break morality.
Okay, if God told you to wipe out infants, would you do it?
I would test the spirit. I would test the spirit and see if this is really God.
If you knew without a shadow of doubt in your mind, if you determined, yes, this is God telling me this, would you destroy infants?
If it was truly God, the God of Christianity, the God of the Bible, Christ, and he told me that, then I would obey. I would obey it. I may have a problem with it. I may not understand why.
But you do it.
Yeah. If you were drafted to the military, and your commander says, "Hey man, wipe out all of these people. Would you do it? Would you not do it?"
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, I have that capability to reject that too.
Well, I'm saying you, that's the difference between your morality and my morality. My morality, which I set for myself, would tell me that no, I should not kill the infants, and I should let the nursing mothers live, and I would have that morality, whereas your morality would be a God told me to destroy the infants, and I believe it's real, so I will destroy the infants, thus demonstrating that you do not have morality of your own.
Thankfully, God hasn't given me that question yet.
See, I made my own decision. You did not.
I could choose to I could choose to disobey it, but I mean, you do support the murder of infants. There's more infant murder, abortions. Baby. You don't support abortion?
No, I don't support the murder of infants. All right. And abortion has nothing to do with atheism, by the way.
It has a lot to do with atheism.
Absolutely nothing at all.
Of course it has to do with atheism. Does it have anything to do with Christianity?
No, really it doesn't, because
well, in your worldview, it does. The Bible tells me not to murder.
The Bible does not speak about abortion.
Oh, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not murder.
Not talking about abortion.
What else is it talking about, brother? You're killing another human being.
The Bible has nothing to say about abortion.
Weren't you the one that specifically told me, like, I forgot in what book it was, maybe it was Samuel, where they went to somewhere and then they said, we got to do this whole ritual to see, and if this baby was committed out of adultery, then, the baby would be a stillborn, or, it would be a miscarriage.
I don't think I told you that, but I'm familiar with the story.
I think you did challenge me on that, and we went over it, and we kind of like explained how the Bible's not endorsing it. It's telling a story of how they determined whether or not, the baby was going to be,
What I said is what I'm going to stay with. I don't recall saying this story proves anything. I don't even believe the story, but the Bible as a whole does not speak to the issue of abortion.
I challenge that simply, and I think I simply defeat you with "Thou shalt not murder." Easy, all day, easy.
Murder.
Swish.
No, murder is the unlawful killing of another human being. Abortion is legal in many areas of the world. So if you're there, then it's not murder. That's just a misuse.
Murder to me.
Well, again, it all comes down to what you believe. That's it. All right. And you could believe it, but I think, if anything, talking to someone like me, you might understand that we all don't believe what you do.
So abortion is not murder, according to Lou.
No, you say it's murder. All right. I said that the Bible does not speak to the issue of abortion.
Is abortion murder?
No, not if you're doing it.
Okay,
if you're doing that practice, if you're a woman doing that in a legal place that you are allowed to do it, it cannot possibly be murder because it does not fit the definition of murder. All right. Now, if you're in a state or an area or a country that says this is murder when you do this, then you could stick it in there. All right. But still, it may not be murder in your personal morality. Remember how I broke morality down to personal morality and societal morality. Okay. Mm-hmm. But the Bible does not speak to abortion. All right. It does not. And it is obvious that the God of the Bible did endorse the killing of babies in the womb. That is absolutely in the text.
Where does he endorse it?
Okay. You want to go to the Bible?
I love to go to the Bible, yeah.
Right. I said I don't have a Bible with me.
Well, I mean, you're on a computer, aren't you? You have a Bible at your fingertips.
I don't do that. I don't look stuff up. I go with what I remember. Okay.
Okay. Well,
1 Samuel, there's a story of the Amalekites.
Okay. Book of 1 Samuel.
Yeah.
Book 1 Samuel, Amalekites, where Amalekites. Let's see if I can find it. Now go and attack the Amalekites. I'm pretty sure that's where you're going to want to go with this, huh?
Well, I mean, it's in the Bible, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm not afraid to go through it. I don't make excuses for the Bible.
You accept what it says, right? Or you're going to dance?
Yeah, no, I don't. I completely accept what it says. I'm not a Muslim. If it says Aisha was 9 years old whenever they consummated that marriage, then an Islamist should say, hey, yeah, hey, he slept with a 9-year-old. Don't dance around it. Try and change the age, whatever, like they always try and do.
So maybe we can get somewhere here if you actually read the text.
I got to pull up
1 Samuel.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if I got
15, I think.
Let me see if I have it pulled up on the right one. Hold on, let me see.
1 Samuel 15. Go there. Pull it up.
What
version of the Bible are you using, by the way?
Whatever version you would like. Is there any version you would personally like? By default, it goes to NIV.
I mean,
you want me to do King James?
There's different versions, but that's fine. I mean,
yeah, of course. There's NASB, King James, New King James. You get the Mormon Bible.
Go to the New King James. That used to be my favorite.
Okay, no problem. New King James.
That was the Bible that I personally used.
Got it right here for you.
Okay. Read. You're right there. Verse 3.
Yep. Now go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have. Do not spare them, but kill both man and woman, infant and nursing child, ox and sheep, camel and donkey.
Okay. 2 things. Nursing child, and then all women.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to make the jump, so I can't say absolutely definitively, but when you wipe out all women, there's going to be a percentage of them, even if small, that are carrying a fetus. That's just what is natural. All right. Now, the text clearly says nursing children, nursing infants, nursing babies. I mean, there's no way around that. I mean, you can't wiggle out of that. So here, the God is saying that if you were there following this God, he is telling you to go into a home.
Take no prisoners.
You're going into a home because, and these weren't dropping bombs. I actually did a video on this. They weren't dropping bombs from airplanes.
Oh, no, they're door to door with a sword.
Yes, you got it. So they went into, or they were told by God to go into the houses, see the nursing mother with the nursing infant, and to wipe them out, to kill them with an instrument held in your hand like a sword, to cut them in pieces. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what your morality can accept. And you said it as much before. You said, well, if God told me to do that, then yeah, I would do it. And I said to you that you have no morality of your own. You would literally kill nursing babies if the God told you, because you don't have morality of your own. I made it clear I would not do that unequivocally. No, maybe I would not do that because I have morality of my own, and a God is not giving me my morality. See, that's the difference between your morality, which is dictated to you, and my morality, which is developed on my own.
Okay. So do you know why? God commanded the Israelites to go and kill the Amalekites, wipe them out?
Yes, because earlier in the book of Exodus, earlier than that, the Amalekites had a very bad issue with Israel, the Israelites. Okay, and they stopped them and were at war with them. So God remembered that, even though it's much later, because it wasn't even the same generation. Also, something you should note, wasn't the same generation. It was generations later, but he gave that order. So that's why.
Okay.
Because they were bad people.
They were bad people. So it could be seen in the same way as like in Nazi Germany. Hey, going around killing the people, the women, children, whatever, you go and kill them. Hey, it's war. It's war. There's a different set of standards whenever we go into war. God commanded these people to do these things. That's the command. That's the commander giving you an order.
Yeah, and when you're in war and you're a loyal soldier, okay, you do not set your own morality.
You can.
The general says, go do this, and you do it. You're trained not to have your own morality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's what you are trained. You're trained not to have your own morality. You're trained to obey. That's the Christian morality. It's to obey.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have that morality.
Okay.
Okay. I determine for my own self what is right and what is wrong. I gave you the foundation, and nowhere is that listening to an authority telling me what is moral or not.
Yeah, I mean, you're listening to your own morality.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a totally different, fundamentally different way to understand morality.
Mm-hmm.
We just totally don't see it the same way.
Yeah, you get your morality based off your standards. I get mine based off what I have observed God to be an all-encompassing, all-knowing, all-righteous person. And if it comes down to His orders over my orders, if I want to disobey it, I could try. We'll see what happens. There's many people that try to disobey God.
Let me say this. You would agree there's a fundamental difference? Yes.
I would agree that we have a fundamental difference on where our morality is based on. Yours is based on your own.
Mine let's clarify this so at least we can understand each other. My morality is based on my own thoughts and my own reasoning, okay? And your morality is based on what a God tells you.
Yeah, my morality is based on what God has set the standard for man, yes.
What he says, if God says, like in the passage you're reading, if he says,
Old Testament, yeah, Old Testament.
Kill the camel, go kill the infant, go kill the nursing infant, you think that is moral. Why? The only reason that I could think that you would think that is moral, and if I'm wrong, tell me where I'm wrong, but the only reason would be because the God said so.
Because because the Creator, who knows far better than I do,
yes,
has said so. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that's the fundamental difference. I create my own morality. You do not. So I could say I have my own morality. Yeah. You can't say such a thing because you do not have your own morality. You would even destroy nursing infants because God said to do it.
Well,
you said that twice in this conversation. Well,
if we're going to go by biblical and where we're at in time in the New Testament, that's not commanded. But
you do think God, I mean, maybe you're not the type of Christian that thinks God speaks to you. All right. Most Christians I talk to, they say they heard from God. All right. So if God told them something, all right, that would be their morality. My morality has nothing to do with God. Nothing. All right. My morality is coming from my mind. That's the difference.
And your
own morality. It is given to you.
Yeah, by an all-knowing God, right? So thankfully, I wasn't born in this generation where I was ordered to do that. I might struggle with that.
I don't even know why you would ever consider doing such a thing, because the only reason you would ever, in my opinion, all right, and this is just my opinion, I'm not proving it, all right, because there are things we don't prove, we're just talking.
Sure.
Right? In my opinion, you're better than that. I would like to think you would not do that, all right? But I don't know, when you talk about I get my morality from the God he says it's okay, therefore it's okay, then your religion can turn you into a monster.
Could, if you don't understand the religion, and if you don't understand Christianity, because now we're under grace, and we have the commandment. We have the two love commandments, man, where it's just love your neighbor and love God with all your mind, heart, and soul, and love your neighbor.
No.
Those are how you get to heaven, whatever heaven looks like for you. You know, it could look different for other people. So that's a whole other story. So that's what my God commands me to do at this point in time, where I'm at right now, where me and Brooklyn Lou are at. Well, I'm in Central Time. It's almost 9, 5 minutes till 9. You know, for me, you know, in the year 2025, 8/13/2025, my command from God is to love God with all my mind, heart, and soul, and love my neighbors.
Okay. And I'm going to let you go, but I don't care what the God thinks, because I don't believe the God is real.
Hey, God gave you free will to think whatever you like, man.
And I'm using it.
Amen. So you are.
I hope he's not mad that I'm using it. Why the heck did he give it to me if he doesn't want me to use it?
Hey, we're under the covenant of grace, man. So you can go and search out those answers whenever you feel like you need to, or never search them out at all.
I'm comfortable with my own mind, and I'm comfortable with my own thinking ability. I don't need to go to a God.
Okay, because you are your own God.
Yeah.
And
in that way, I don't believe I'm your God. I'm not your God. I don't believe I'm any.
Oh, I know you. I know you're not my God.
All right, I'm nobody's God, but I do think for myself. And if being a God means you're making your own determinations, then yes, I am my own God in that way. I'm not supernatural. I'm not all powerful. But yes, I am controlling my own life.
Your destiny. You have control of your destiny. The red pill, the blue pill.
I don't have control of my destiny.
Sure you do.
No, I have control of my everyday life.
Until you hit a moment. Is that not your destiny?
I don't know what my destiny is because it hasn't happened yet.
I guess you would say your destiny has an ultimate conclusion, which all humans, depending on what kind of Christian you are, even I struggle with that conclusion. If you think that we're in the end times or not, there could be time, you could say that, oh, maybe none of us will see death. Maybe we don't fully understand what that actually really means. But, at the end of the day, our destinies, as we know it, is going to lead to one inevitable conclusion, which is death.
I do believe in death. You know that.
I don't think you have to be an atheist to believe in death. No. And I don't think a Christian, would be like, oh, hey, well, Christians can be kind of strange sometimes, but and I could be one of them strange Christians too. So,